third session of 12th Manipur Assembly begins with Governor's address. State government has initiated process for recruitment of 300 medical officers through MPSC, says Governor Ganesh. Opposition and ruling join hand in paying obituary to 5 departed House members and 2 Assembly secretaries. Over Rs 600 crore budget allocation for Regional Institute of Medical Sciences is a boon for Northeast and Manipur, especially in health sector, says Professor Chunglin Nesnam. And talks on frontier Nagaland between Enpo Centre concludes. Government offering autonomous council with possible legislature. Good evening. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on IS News, and this is Victoria RAJKUMARI. Now the top stories. The third session of the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly began today with Governor's address. The Assembly session will have 2 sittings. The session will continue till tomorrow. Manipur Governor Ganesh in his address said that the state government is emphasizing a revenue collection of approximately Rs 25 crore per year through property tax in all urban local bodies. He said that GIS-based property tax module for Imphal Municipal Corporation is being implemented. Ganesh stated that law and order situation and security environment in Manipur has improved significantly in the recent years. He informed that the centre and the state government have entered into a cessation of operation agreement with the underground group Zalengrong United Front ZUF that had been active for more than a decade. He further added that the government continues its fight against drugs under the initiative of War on Drugs 2.0. He mentioned that alternative livelihood opportunities through cultivation of quality horticultural crops were provided to 355 poppy farmers last year. Ganesh also disclosed that in a bid to overcome lack of healthcare personnel, the state government has initiated process for recruitment of 300 medical officers through MPSC, adding that another 200 medical officers and 300 staff nurses are also being contractually engaged. He further said that the state government has been taking various steps towards resource mobilization to increase its own tax revenue. He said the state's own tax revenue increased from Rs 586 crore in financial year 2017-18 to Rs 1,649 crore in financial year 2021-22. This is an average annual growth of 23% during the period, mainly on account of growth in collection of state GST. Taking note on the education sector, Governor Ganesh said that 120 high school and higher secondary schools were covered under School Fagat Hanse mission. He said that student enrollment increased by over 30% from 2019 to 2022 academic sessions in Phase 1, while an increase of 5.98% was recorded in Phase 2. He also said that to achieve self-reliance in power generation, preparation of DPR is under process for 29 hydro projects with capacities of about 306 megawatts. He further said the state government has also ensured speedy process of land acquisition for major development works in the state, including construction of railways, national highways, Imphal Ring Road and major border roads. He continued that the state government is committed to preserve and protect the rich composite cultural heritage of Manipur. The governor also highlighted the various welfare and developmental initiatives carried out by the government, such as CMHD, ABPMJAY, NESIDS, NESIDS, NERSD, PMGKY, Chief Minister's College Mehiroi E-Support Scheme, Star Education Program, PMKSY, Jal Jeevan Mission, CM Widow Pension Scheme, PMKVY, Manipur Working Journalist Pension Scheme, Nirbhaya Fund, among others. Following the Governor's address, Health Minister Dr. Sapam Ranjan moved a motion of thanks on the Governor's address.
My government has taken up renovation and modernization works of the Loktak lift irrigation project with a total cost of rupees 81.59 crore to restore an irrigation potential of 17,400 hectares. Under the Dam Rehabilitation and Improvement Project Phase 2, the rehabilitation, improvement and comprehensive and sustainable dam and barrage operations of 5 completed projects of Manipur, namely Singda Dam, Huga Dam, Haupum Dam, Impal Barrage and Sigmai Barrage, have been taken up at a cost of rupees 311 crores. The ongoing Tobal multi-purpose project with the revised total approved cost of rupees 2,107.45 crore have been taken up with the Central Assistance of Accelerated Irrigation Benefits Program.
House members led by Chief Minister Nongthombam Birren paid obituary reference to 7 departed members of the Manipur Assembly. They are a former Sagolmang MLA M. Ibohal, former Wangjing Tenta MLA S. Ibomcha, former Nambol MLA T.H. Bira, former Hyanglam MLA E. Biramani, former Krai MLA Chandam Manihar, former Secretary of Manipur Legislative Assembly I.S. Laishram, and former Secretary Technical of Manipur Legislative Assembly R.K. Chinglin Sana. CLP leader Oibobi, PhD Minister El Susindro, Wangjing Tenta MLA P. Brojan, Moirang MLA T.H. Shanti, Hyanglam MLA Y. Radesham, Kundrakpam MLA T.H. Lokeshwar, and Speaker T.H. Satyabrata also joined in making obituary reference. They highlighted the prodigious roles and contributions of the 7 departed House members for the welfare of the people and the state as a whole. The House also observed a 2-minute silence as a mark of respect to the departed souls. The first day of the Manipur Legislative Assembly witnessed presentation of the 3rd report of the Business Advisory Committee 2023 by Chief Minister Nongthombam Birren, to which the House unanimously agreed to move the motion. It was followed by tabling of the report of the committee by RD and PR Minister Yumnam Khemchand. On the concluding day of the session on February 3rd, tomorrow, we'll have questions and answers, other businesses, if any, discussion on Governor's address, consideration and passing of bills, if any, and private members' business, if any. Chinglin Mesnam, a senior associate professor of the Department of Economics, Manipur University, has prescribed the Union Budget 2023-24 a boon for the Manipur and the Northeast, especially in the health sector, as the budget allocation for the Premier Hospital Regional Institute of Medical Sciences RIMS, Imphal, is over rupees 600 crore this time. Earlier, the budget allocation for RIMS was about rupees 200 crore. Professor Chinglin Mesnam told Iscom in a telephonic conversation today. Union Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman yesterday presented the Union Budget 2023-24 in the Parliament. The 2-day-long marathon meets between the leaders of Eastern Nagaland People's Organization (ENPO) and the representatives of the Government of India concluded at Guwahati on January 31st. During the meet, which the leaders state as positive discussion, the centre is offering an autonomous council with possible legislature, and the new proposed body could be called the Frontier Nagaland Autonomous Council. While the centre has shown agreement on certain issues like funding route through Kohima has become a point of contestation between ENPO and the government. As per the proposal by the ENPO, the organization, along with other tribal leaders of Eastern Nagaland, have demanded for direct funding from New Delhi and in principle against the idea of getting the route through the Chief Minister in Kohima. As per reports, the Ministry of Home Affairs is learned to have counseled the NPO leaders and others to review the call for poll boycott, something the apex body from Eastern Nagaland had decided in August 2022. The NPO's highest policy-making body, the Central Committee, will likely decide on that at the earliest, as per reports. According to Clause 10B of the 16-point or Statehood Agreement of 1960, there was a provision for setting up of a regional council with elected representatives of all tribes, and the governor may nominate representatives to the regional council. Three persons, Sachuiba, Kabungba and Ringchampo of Nungtek village made with a road accident yesterday around 8 p.m. while travelling in a bolero camper near Sawmill at Nungtek village under None police station. The injured were evacuated and given life-saving first aid by a medical team of 107 Infantry Territorial Army 11 GR. The injured were later referred to Imphal for better treatment. It has been reported that 24/7 emergency service at None PAC has been suspended due to shortage of medical officer or doctor, causing hardship to Longmai area people during emergency cases like casualty and delivery. The Tausem Area Students Organization, in short TASO, strongly condemned the notice of the Office of the Deputy Commissioner Tamenglong regarding joint survey of Kaidunfai Reserve Forest Extension headed by Divisional Forest Officer Juribam and the Sub-Divisional Office staff of Tausem. TASO said that the Kaidunfai village is located under the jurisdiction of the Tausem subdivision, and hence any survey by the government officials must first consult with the local people, village authority and the civil organizations. Such a survey is designed to intrude and grave the land of the tribal community, TASO's statement claimed. Hence, encroachers will not be tolerated, it said. TASO cautioned against the conduct of any survey without prior consultation with the indigenous people. It warned of indefinite ban in Tausem area anytime if the government does not listen to the voice of the people, and that the Divisional Forest Officer Juribam and the Forest Department Manipur should be held responsible for any eventualities.
Juribam subdivision na forest gi tauge habido kunsing na Yaroi, aduga village authority council nasu khangde, public nasu khangde, lamapu nasu khangde, adugi forest gi survey tawdo se lagdo se Yaroi haib se haijarabne aduga moina lagdo ekhoi khunna responsible su puba ngamroi kri gumba aswaiba apanba yaurade ekhoi khundi responsible loroi haib se Haibibine forest gi survey lagdo se konsina khangdabani na yaroi haib se ase phongdok jabane.
Meanwhile, continuing its protest demanding inclusion of Meitei Pangal community in the scheduled tribe list of the Indian Constitution, members of Meitei Pangal Scheduled Tribe Demand Committee (MPSTDC) today submitted memorandums to Wangkai MLA TH RAJKUMARI, CLP leader Okarmi Bobby and Kangabok MLA RAJKUMARI. The memorandums urge for sending recommendation to the centre for enlisting the community in the scheduled tribe category at the earliest. The three legislators are sure to look into it and extend necessary assistance. It may be mentioned that the committee has been visiting the residences of ministers and MLAs to push for the demand. United Committee Manipur UCM Moirang Unit and SECALC Naren Sana jointly organized a one-day workshop on formation of Farmer Producer Organization, in short FPO, for charcoal growers at Naren Sana Salvag ground yesterday. The workshop was held in continuation of the campaign for ensuring self-sufficiency in food production in the state. Speaking at the event, UCM Secretary Organization Santa Nahakpam said the workshop was to move the Chakhau farmers to improve the state economy. He also mentioned that focus will be laid on establishing a formation of Farmer Producer Organization FPO for Chakhau farmers of Moirang and various schemes that could be availed by FPOs from the government. UCM IPR Secretary Leisemba Lamabam, retired SSB Assistant Commandant Mashnam Prem, retired Headmaster Salam Mani, social workers Moirang Them Babudon and NK Manihar, UCM Secretary Finance N. Jiban, UCM Moirang Unit President L. Manglem, retired AO Agriculture L. Sanatomba and Project Officer of MOVCDNER Agriculture Department KH Nimaichan were among those present at the workshop. The Zhelengrong United Front ZUF, through its information and publicity, has conveyed its welcoming note and reception to leaders and team of NNC, parent body Zhelengrong Region, AMN and other Naga factions. The NNC parent body has been a part of the active members of NNPGs. The joining of the 15 leaders and cadres into the fold of Zhelengrong United Front ZUF with their true and honest commitment to work together for the common cause and aspiration of the Zhelengrong kindred people is taken to be incredible and positive circumstances in consonant with signing of the peace agreement with the Government of India for political dialogue. The leaders with rank and files have been officially inducted with oath-taking act of affirmation conducted on the 2nd of February 2023, that is yesterday, at the CHQ ZUF, the outfit said in a statement. The front is pleased to acknowledge the right and bold patriotic decision of the leaders and cadres to march together with the banner of Zhelengrong Revolutionary Front towards striving for fulfillment of the common political aspiration. The door is open for all civil and military youth and leaders whose integrity and credibility are stable with earnest commitment to work and serve for liberation, peace and prosperity of the Zhelengrong kindred people, the statement added. Bharatiya Janata Party BJP announced the candidate list in the party meet held on February 2nd in New Delhi. BJP will be contesting in 20 seats in the upcoming assembly polls. Nagaland BJP State President Tameng Imna Along announced the names of the candidates who will be contesting for the 20 seats. Nagaland has a 60-member assembly. The state goes to polls on February 27th. The names of the candidates were finalized at the meeting of the BJP's Central Election Committee held on Wednesday in the presence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi and chaired by JP Nadda. Ahead of the polls in Tripura and to give a boost to the campaign of BJP, the national president of the Saffron Party, JP Nadda, is arriving in the poll-bound state on February 3rd to address a massive gathering at Unakoti district of the state. Following the program of the Nadda, today former Chief Minister and MP Biplab Kumar Dev, Labour Minister Bhagavan Chandra Das and BJP election in charge Mahendra Singh inspected the preparation of polls at Unakoti district. Later speaking on the issue, MP Biplab Kumar Dev said, on February 3rd at PWD ground in Unakoti district, BJP National President JP Nadda will address a mass gathering. It's time for a short commercial break. We'll be right back. Keep watching IS News.
Go Aviator Academy, a complete platform for aviation aspirants, inspired by experienced professionals. Come and join with us, a course designed for cabin crew and ground staff to help turn your dreams into reality.
Welcome back. You are watching Primetime English Bulletin on IS News. Now proceeding with other news. Both houses of parliament were on Thursday adjourned for the day following the opposition party's protests over Hindenburg research report on Adani Group and other issues. When Lok Sabha made first after the first adjournment at 2 p.m., members from Congress, TMC, DMK and others trooped into the well demanding a probe into the matter. Samajwadi Party, BSP, Shiv Sena and other party members were also their feet. Amid noisy scenes, Parliamentary Affairs Minister Prahlad Joshi urged protesting members to allow the House to take up discussion on President Draupadi Murmu's address to join a sitting of both houses of Parliament. He said the House is for discussion and appeal to the members to take part in it. No fresh COVID-19 cases were reported in Manipur in the last 24 hours. As per the latest updates from the COVID-19 Command Control Room, a total of 73 samples were tested in the same hours, which returned negative. The state's coronavirus caseload stands at 1,39,922, while the death toll stands at 2,149. Meanwhile, India's COVID-19 tally rose by 128 in a day, while active cases have declined to 1,763, according to the Union Health Ministry data updated today. The death count stands at 5,30,741, with one death reported from Uttar Pradesh, the data updated today. The total tally of COVID cases was recorded at 4.46 crore, over 220.51 crore vaccine doses have been administered so far under the nationwide vaccination drive. Top three states contributing a maximum number of COVID-19 cases to India's tally are Maharashtra, Kerala and Karnataka. Meanwhile, in the northeast India, Assam has the highest number of active cases, followed by Mizoram and Meghalaya. COVID-19 has infected over 67 crore 52 lakh, while more than 67 lakh 62,000 have succumbed to the dreaded coronavirus, and recoveries are above 64 crore 76 lakh. Globally, United States of America, USA has the highest COVID-19 cases, followed by India and France. Now the sports news. In cricket, India demolished New Zealand by 168 runs in the deciding third and final T20 International at Ahmedabad last evening. Chasing the target of 235 runs, the visitors were blundelled out for a paltry score of 66 runs in 12.1 overs. Earlier, opting to bat, India posted a 234 run for 4 in stipulated 20 overs. Shubman Gill held a tone, scoring unbeaten 126 runs on 63 balls, recording his maiden T20 century for India. Rahul Tripathi posted 44 off 22 balls. With the win, India have won the series 2-1. Visitors won the first match by 21 runs in Ranchi, while hosts won the second T20-01 in Lucknow by 6 wickets. In women's cricket, India will take on host South Africa in the summit class of the T20 Tri-Nation Series in East London this evening. The match will start at 6:30 p.m. West Indies is the third team in the tournament. Of the 4 matches India play in the series, the women in blue won 3, while one of the leg fixture was washed out. With the Women's T20 World Cup starting from 10th of this month, the Indian team will look to conclude the final leg of their preparations with a win in the Tri-Series title clash. And before we wrap up, let's take a quick look at the headlines once again. third session of 12th Manipur Assembly begins with Governor's address. State government has initiated process for recruitment of 300 medical officers through MPSC, says Governor Ganeshan. Opposition and ruling join hand in paying obituary to 5 departed House members and 2 Assembly secretaries. Over rupees 600 crore budget allocation for Regional Institute of Medical Sciences is a boon for Manipur and Northeast, especially in health sector, says Professor Chinglin Mishna. And talks on Frontier Nagaland between Inpost Centre concludes. Government offering autonomous council with possible legislature. Well, that's all we have today. Thank you for being with us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. Until then, good night and stay safe.